Hey, it's Jack here. Today we're in Goldfield, Nevada. This is an old gold rush town from the turn of last century. We're going to walk around a little bit. Have you come along with me? Let's go check it out. This is an old church, which is now the community center. Kind of has that vibe of a castle up there up top. But that is now the Goldfield Community Center. Here we are at the Goldfield Town Square. And this is what we're looking at, this big dirt lot. Here's the Goldfield Town Square. They're restoring the Goldfield High School. They've got a donation bin right there. But they're rehabbing the old Goldfield High School. That's this building here. We can see it's probably not quite safe to go inside. They do have it fenced off, no trespassing unless it's construction traffic. But they're in the process of restoring this building. We look right up there. There is the cornerstone for the Goldfield High School. It says altitude 5632. This building is the county courthouse, established in 1907. Here's a building that reads collectibles, rocks, and bottles. It says it was built in 1905. Looks like it's long since been closed down, but it's a bottle house. And next to the bottle house is this fire station number 1. This is a fire museum. Reminds us that this vintage fire alarm is for display purposes only. For emergency, to call 911. On the side of the firehouse we find this old ladder engine here, number 3. You can see it would go down the road. They put the fire crew back there, take them to the location. Well, it looks like the corner store is closed, but they got a vintage Food Mart sign there on the side. And here we are at Goldfield's Art Cars. And look at these cars out here. Just all sorts of stuff put on them. We'll walk around and take a look at what we're looking at. This one's got a couple bullhorns out front, a few other things. There's an Etch-a-Sketch. Some praying hands. So a lot of poker chips there. I'm not sure if this fan is to propel it down the road or who knows. The sticker here is reminding us to have peace and nudity. On top of this car is this VW. And the VW at the very top there has got a Mickey. There's a Batman right here. On this side there's a dinosaur. Over here is a van all decked out. Couple lizards there on top, red light, some wine glasses, and a few other things. Too many things to name, just gotta look at it and show y'all. Again, this one's got a VW body on top of it also. Oh, this is a trailer. It looks like these dolls have been well baked in the sun. Oh, over here we got He-Man looking at us right there on the top of the trailer. Here's the remnants of a bowling trophy. I don't have any clue what this means, but it says I sat on a stool at Leroy's House of Pain. It's probably more information than I want to know. And we have this car that's going nowhere fast. Look at those shredded tires. Here's another one. This one has a boat on top of it, and I noticed this as I walked up. The motor for the boat is mounted to the hood of the car. And a ton more Art Deco type of items right out here in Goldfield, Nevada. This is Wild Inspirations, Borough Express Depot, Goldfield Art and Business Services. And they've got the assortment of rock sitting out here out front. And here's our Borough Express Depot. They got some wood burros out front. And if you're not familiar with this part of southern Nevada, there are wild burros pretty much everywhere. Here's a sign that caught my eye. Open 24 hours, Goldfield High Grade Thrift Stop. If you need it, take it. If you can pay, put money in the box. Shop door, all donations used locally. Only items in and around the little building, not rocks or old stuff. So the rocks are off limits. So are the bricks. But all the rest of this stuff, if you need it, come take it. Or leave a donation inside. They got some dishes out here, some coffee mugs. It says they're always open. It's a donation thrift shop. If you need it, take it. If you can pay, leave something in the box on the shop door. Donations used locally. Enter at own risk. And it reminds us to watch our step. Yeah, we could probably pop an ankle here if we're not careful. But let's go inside, see what this is all about. So this is their 24-hour thrift store. If you see something you want, you can take it. And you leave a donation that goes to good cause here locally. They've got some VHS tapes, and right above that, there's a VCR, so you could get yourself some VHS tapes pretty cheap. A VCR, and there is a remote control. I presume it goes with the VCR. There's some clothing on the back wall. Some books. And down below, some stuffed animals. I walked up and saw this windmill of sorts here. This guy's spinning around. It's not too windy out here today, but I could see him probably spinning around in the wind. It might be 58 degrees out here, but you gotta watch your step because that is ice. So we'll just step around the ice. In front of us here is the Goldfield Hotel. It is not open. It's also being renovated. Let's go up here and look inside. Sign says no trespassing. We're not going to go inside. We're just going to look inside through the windows. You can see here they've got some construction equipment in there. They're in the process of restoring this old hotel. Well, if you're a licensed contractor, Goldfield Hotel is looking for such concrete, plumbing, electrical, masonry work, drop-down ceilings. Leave a business card in the slot here. If we look inside here, we can see the stairs that go up. This, once it's restored, will be something of a sight to see. We'll have to come back and visit. Here's a vintage building with some vintage sign. This is Brown Parker Auto Company and Garage. It's not used for that anymore. It looks like it's a yard sale now on Saturday and Sunday. But the building's pretty cool. Over here we have the Mozart Tavern, Goldfield, Nevada. And we have this guy here. He drank the water. Ain't looking too good. Here's another historic building here in Goldfield. The window reads John S. Cook and Company Bankers. Look inside, we can see they have some stuff in there. It looks like a bar. Old wagon in the back. The other part of the building is the Goldfield Consolidated Mines Company. And we can see inside, we can see the old bank teller windows. It's where people would come in, cash in their gold. Across the way we have Radio Goldfield. 89.1 on your FM dial. Well, if you have suggestions for the local radio station, just drop them in the drop box right here. And there's our website and the information about the radio station here. Hey, there's our radio DJ, making it happen. Well, who would have thought that out in the middle of nowhere we'd come across some subway entrances? 2 station, let's go. Here we are at the Mohawk Mining Company in Goldfield. This is rather unique. And we come across this house here that's got an assortment of all sorts of cool signage. There is a Coke machine and a Pepsi machine. Some other Coke freezers. Some signage here. License plates from around the country and some motorcycle license plates right there in front of us. More signage here. Upside down post office sign. Various road signs. Very old faded stop sign right there in the middle. Got an assortment of Red Bull tables out back here. This building here, it says Weed Heights is that way. Don't think that's an actual mailbox, it's just there for decoration. Back in the corner are some old gas pumps. There's a Chevron and a Shell gas pump. Looks like this guy's been swinging for a while with his Bud Light. And this place has everything, including the kitchen sink, with quite the assortment of Natural Light, light beer, and Bud Light cans in the bottom there. Oh, I haven't seen a phone booth in like forever. Looks like someone's making a phone call. Yeah, she's making a phone call. And here we have the Goldfield Express. There's a miniature train. It's really cool. They got some signage for Union Pacific and Great Northern Railway. Here's the engine with the teddy bear. And driving the train. On the side of this house here is an old box spring used as a bottle holder. And here's some old bottles that have been sun bleached. And this guy looks like he drank so much of the old liquor that he lost his head. Well, I hope you enjoyed this walk around tour of Goldfield, Nevada. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.